Welcome to Taz Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is April the 2nd, 2022, and this is our first video of our 3 videos that we'll be making today. We are so close to WrestleMania, WrestleMania Night 1. We're getting so close to it, ladies and gentlemen. We got Stand and Deliver coming up. Oh man, it's going to be a long weekend. A long, great weekend because I love WrestleMania. Sometimes we get returns. We get surprises. Let's see what kind of surprise we're going to get at this WrestleMania. Maybe we get some Hall of Famers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to the Smackdown, WrestleMania Smackdown, we got some AEW Rampage, and we got some news. Because at the Ring of Honor show that happened, it finally came back with new management of Tony Khan. There was a former Ring of Honor champion, and will be heading to AE Dynamite as a new signee. Former WWE superstar is heading to AEW, and his name is Samoa Joe. Because we heard that Jay Lethal, I think he turned heel because he low-blowed Lee Moriarty, whatever his name is, to win his match at the Ring of Honor show, and he starts beating up Matt Sydal. And then at the end, when Jonathan Gresham became the undisputed Ring of Honor champion, Jay Lethal came out. Him and Sanjay Dutt attacked Jonathan Gresham. Even Lee tried to help Jonathan, but he got beat up. And then Samoa Joe came out. He choked out Sanjay Dutt, and then he stared down Jay Lethal. And we heard that he's coming to AEW Dynamite to explain his actions, or explain why he's at Ring of Honor. Why did he return to Ring of Honor? So big news on that. A lot of things happened. We have new Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. AEW Superstars, FTR, is the new Ring of Honor's World Tag Team Champions. Mercedes is the new interim Ring of Honor Women's Champion. Man, there's a lot of things happening here. A lot of AEW superstars won the Ring of Honor titles because now AEW runs Ring of Honor, so I guess they're allowed doing that. It's going to be their secondary brand, just like Raw and SmackDown and NXT. So let's get to AEW Rampage, ladies and gentlemen. We got some big matches here as well. We got Young Bucks will be versing the Top Flight in a tag team action. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was the Young Bucks. Then we had the House of Black versus Dark Order's Evil Uno. And Stu Grayson will be teaming up with Bego del Sol in a trios match. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was House of Black. Then we got Jimmy Hayter versus Scott Blue in the Owen Hart tournament, who advanced to the tournament, and her name is Jimmy Hayter. Then we have Keith Lee versus Powerhouse Hobbs. The two big guys finally wrestle each other. We got Keith Lee versus Powerhouse Hobbs. The winner of that match was Keith Lee. Good job for them. But ladies and gentlemen, now we got WrestleMania Smackdown because, ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania is tonight. We all can't wait. The first night of WrestleMania. I know you guys didn't see my hand. I did that. Okay, so, yeah. So we got our first night of WrestleMania coming up tonight. We got some big matches and some matches I really don't care about. But ladies and gentlemen, we got some big matches. We're going to find out who will be versing Seth Rollins. People are saying Shane McMahon. People are saying John Cena. People are saying Veer. People are saying Cody Rhodes. Who am I saying? Who I want to see? I want to see Cody Rhodes. I want to see that match. Shane McMahon, John Cena, it'll be great to see him, but the guy could just pop out of nowhere without a match. He will make the fans go nuts. But Veer, he's supposed to debut on Raw. Why would it be on a WrestleMania? He didn't debut at all until next week on Raw. I want to see Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has no Shield members. I believe the last time we seen Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes, it was when he was part of the Shield. And it was like a disqualification or a tag team match. I want to see these two guys one-on-one. I want to see it. So that's what I want to see. Let's see, am I right? And am I going to be disappointed or be excited? We will see. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they had WrestleMania matches for SmackDown that they couldn't put on WrestleMania. They don't want to put a whole bunch of matches because this is a 2-night thing, right? I don't think they're going to try to put up pre-show matches. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. We don't know. They didn't announce it yet. But they did put the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania SmackDown and the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania SmackDown. So it's technically like WrestleMania, but not exactly WrestleMania. If you know what I mean. I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, we got the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal to start off SmackDown. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm surprised who won this match. There was a lot of great wrestlers. Tommaso Ciampa was in there. But ladies and gentlemen, the man that won it was Madcap Moss, eliminating the United States champion Finn Balor to win it. Congrats to Madcap Moss. And then we got Ricochet defending his Intercontinental Championship against Humberto and Angel. I thought it was a pretty awesome match. Back and forth, we thought Humberto and Angel might work as a team, but they didn't work as a team for a bit. And then Ricochet did his 630 onto Angel, and then he just rolls up and did a recoil onto Humberto to retain the title. I love Ricochet. The guy is amazing. I'm happy that he's a champion. Then we got Sasha Banks teaming up with Naomi to verse the tag team champions Queen Zelina and Carmella with both teammates to both teams. That is going to be in the Fatal 4-Way, Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. Natalia and Shayna watching on, see what they're going against at this Sunday's WrestleMania Night 2. I thought it was an okay match. The fans wasn't really hyped for it. I don't know why. But it was a pretty okay match. But the winner of that match was Sasha Banks and Naomi. I thought there was going to be a brawl between the women's, but I guess not. I was wrong. Then we had Rick Boogs versus Jimmy Uso. But when Pat McAfee was doing his dance on the table and in front of Michael Cole, Austin Theory jumps over the barricade and trips Pat McAfee, and he bumps the back of his head onto the announce table and chases Austin Theory away. And then Austin Theory ran into the Mr. McMahon's office, looking like Pat says, I don't want to break his door down. So he tried to walk away, he stops, and then he kicks out, I kicked the chair. He kicks the door in, and Mr. McMahon and Austin Theory just walked out and says, do you want to lose your job? You want to get fired? You want me to cancel your match? And Pat McAfee said, no, sir. And he says, you better do your job. Remember, Pat McAfee cannot touch Austin Theory. He cannot touch Austin Theory. But during the match now, Rick Boogs versus Jimmy Uso, Austin Theory came out. And he grabs a kid's drink full of ice. I thought it was going to be soda. And then he just dumps the ice onto Pat McAfee. And he starts to run away and go on top of the ramp until Finn Balor came out and attacked Austin Theory and throws him in the ring. And then the disqualification happened. And then after a commercial break, we got a 6-man tag team match to main event SmackDown. Now, I thought it was a pretty decent match. We got the Usos and Austin Theory versus Rick Boogs, Shinsuke, and Finn Balor. I thought it was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed this. But the winner of that match was the Usos and Austin Theory after Austin Theory pins the United States champion. Pat McAfee was not happy about it, but Pat McAfee will get his hands at Austin Theory at WrestleMania. But he is going to be commentating on night 1. Is Austin Theory still going to do his mind games on night 1? He's trying to make it more personal. I think he's trying to do mind games to get him, because he loses his match and he gets fired if Pat McAfee touches him. Some reason Austin Theory is allowed touching him, but Pat McAfee can't touch him because it's Mr. McMahon. And Mr. McMahon sees something in Austin Theory, so he put him under his wing. So maybe that's what he's trying to do, trying to make sure he doesn't have to fight him, or he's scared of him. That's what I mean, right? I don't know. Then we have Happy Talk to end the show. We got Happy Corbin. He says he's proud that Madcap Moss winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Trophy, the Battle Royal. But he did, he still put himself, he talked about himself, say, I won it on my WWE debut, blah, blah, blah. And then he says, I beat Kurt Angle, I retired Kurt Angle at WrestleMania. And he's going to be up Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. And ladies and gentlemen, Happy Corbin wanted to do a joke, and I thought it was disrespectful. Because he talked about Drew McIntyre's passed away mom. I'm not telling you guys the joke because I think it's disrespectful. If you guys heard it, you guys wouldn't know what I'm talking about. But Happy Corbin disrespects Drew McIntyre, and then Drew McIntyre came in, and then Madcap Moss was trying to run after him. He got punched in the face. He got knocked out with one punch. And then Drew McIntyre came into the ring with a steel chair. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Happy Corbin lost the sword, and then you just saw Drew McIntyre swings that sword around. Looks like he's trying to cut somebody. But, ladies and gentlemen, Drew McIntyre is pissed. He's going to destroy Happy Corbin. I will be happy to see that, because I don't like anyone disrespecting somebody's mom that passed away. Nobody deserves that. Nobody. I don't care if it was a dog. If somebody talks about my passed away dog, I will knock somebody out too. Drew McIntyre, knock this man out. Please do that. Please. And Ray and Dominic, knock out Logan Paul because he's not a wrestler. Because I'm getting sick and tired of seeing Logan Paul's face in the ring. Please end it. I want to end it. I will see if he impresses me in the ring. I will say I will apologize. But the last couple of times he tried to attack, I thought he almost broke Dominic's arm trying to do a Skull Crush finale, and then he tried to pull Rey Mysterio outside the ring, and then he said, "Oh screw, I can't do that. I'm gonna do my weakest punches on Rey." So he did a lot of botches. Let's see, he does. Now he's training. Let's see, he could do good in a match. We will find out. And then I'll apologize if he impresses me. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, can't wait for WrestleMania. It's not the end of me today because we still have 2 more videos. I will see you guys in like an hour. A couple hours, not an hour, because that's when Stand and Deliver starts in an hour. But I believe it's like a 2 or 3 hours. I will see you guys. And then after Stand and Deliver results, I will see you another couple hours for WrestleMania Night 1 results. And then after that, I will see you tomorrow night for WrestleMania Night 2 results. That's all for me for a couple hours. I will see you guys in a couple hours. Tyler's out. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys later on today. That's all for me today. That's all for me for a couple hours. Tyler's out. I'm not used to that outro. Tyler's out. Bye.